What's going on, guys? Jesse Haynes here with cardlines.com, and I'm back with a video with our friends at DraftKings, and we're looking at the Reignmakers product. And today we're doing a general overview, answering some of the big questions you guys have. What is Reignmakers? Why would you participate? How can you get involved? And so much more. On top of that, we're offering a free pack of cards just for signing up at the link below, so be sure to click that down there. And now let's get into it. So Reignmakers is this awesome new product from DraftKings that combines daily fantasy sports with sports card collecting. Obviously, if you guys are tuned into card lines, you're probably interested in sports card collecting. And if you don't know what daily fantasy sports are, it's when you pick a lineup of your favorite players across a series of sports. So if, for example, I'm doing a football daily fantasy sport, I'm going to build a lineup just like I do a season-long fantasy game. You usually have a salary cap in typical DFS. You pick your players, you compete against other people, and based on how you do, you can win cash prizes. Most of those contests have a buy-in. So Reignmakers is kind of riffing off that idea of daily fantasy sports and coming up with this unique way to offer a DFS contest that's based on cards that you can collect. So here's what Reignmakers is, and right now, Reignmakers is working with the PGA, UFC, football, and hopefully we have some more stuff coming soon. So I have already started building a collection of cards. In some of the previous cardline videos, you can see how I have acquired these cards. You can get them basically in two different ways. You can buy them on the marketplace at the shop, or you can buy packs that you can open. And much like, building card collections, where you can go from eBay, or you can buy hobby boxes and unwrap. When you buy packs of these digital cards, they're like NFT tokens basically. So when you buy them, there's a randomization. You don't know what's inside, so you can hit something really good, or you might get some base cards or some common cards. Talking about the two different ways to acquire cards, let's first look at the shop, and here's what it is. So this is 2023 PGA is what it's set on, but if I hover at shop, it gives different options to search for whatever. So since I'm a football guy, football and basketball, I'm going to go football. And you can just look through the current cards that are listed and say, you know what, I want to buy whoever, T. Higgins or Amari Cooper. You click on it, and it shows you the tier of scarcity right here, the prices, and gives you the option to buy them. Now, talking about those tiers, it's kind of important to note how that works as well. So when you open a box of Prism, or basically any hobby product at this point, there are a lot of different parallels in sports cards. We know the base cards typically have a white or some, silver border, depending on what brand of cards we're looking at. But they're going to have numbered parallels that have different tiers of rarity. And in the same exact way, Reignmakers have rarity tiers. All the cards are core as the base card. And then from there it gets to rare, elite, legendary, and Reignmaker. And if you're wondering why that matters, simply put, there are different contest types that use the rarity tiers basically as like a gatekeeping method. So you have to have certain cards of certain scarcity tiers to enter the contest. So for football, for example, this is a good one. There are 3 different types of contests. There's the Classic, where you draft one of each of these positions. There's the Showdown contest, where you have a captain who is worth 1.5 times as many fantasy points, and then you have 3 flex from any position. Or you can do a deep roster contest, which is going to be more similar to the different season-long lineups you'd have if you're playing fantasy with your friends. It's like a classic fantasy lineup, basically. And of those 3 different contests, there are different rarity tiers for each. So if, for example, this core card you can draft from any rarity tier, or if you're competing in a rare contest, you must draft at least 4 rare cards or better, plus 1 core card. What's that mean? What's that look like in actual application? Let's go to the lobby and check it out. So at the contest page, here's a look at the different contests that I can enter right now. And it shows me right here in the requirements tab how many colors from each requirements tier I need. So on these contests, right here, right here, right here, right here, I could do those with just 5 core cards, which mostly I have. I have 2 or 3 rare cards, but I mainly have core cards. So for a contest like this one, I need 1 core card and 4 of the rare parallels, as a sports card collector might think of it. You can click on it. I don't have enough people that I have cards of that are competing this weekend, honestly. So, see, none of these guys that I have in my collection are competing, so I can't enter it. But if I did, if I had these cards, I would just build up a lineup and then compete and see how they do. Checking out your cards is also very easy. You just go to the My Cards tab. These are my 2023 NFL rookie selection cards. So they have an alphanumerical combination for it's basically the position in which they get drafted. So this is wide receiver 7, wide receiver 7, I got a duplicate, and quarterback 3. So this card right here will become the 3rd quarterback drafted, hopefully Anthony Richardson. We will see on Thursday. And you can go here, you can filter it by football, PGA Tour, etc. If I wanted to sell one of them, and I say, oh, you know what, I have 2 of these wide receiver selection number 7s. I want to sell one because I probably won't play the guy twice in the same lineup. You just go here, you click sell, you set a price, it shows you what the fee is, and then you can check the comps right down here. So the last one was listed at $345. So if I wanted to say I'm going to sell mine for, $350, it shows you what the marketplace fees are and how much I would make by selling it. I'm not going to do it. I don't really care for $3.14, but you know what I mean. That's kind of how it works. All in all, DraftKings Reignmakers is going to be this really fun way to get engaged with sports card collecting. It's kind of a more interactive way, and let's be real, we all love collecting cards, but they don't have a lot of utility. And the cool thing about this is these cards that we are collecting, even if they're digital NFTs, they still have utility, and you can use them competing against other people to win some nice prizes. I've already won some money playing Reignmakers over the last couple weeks, and it has been a lot of fun doing so. So I really want you guys to check it out too. And like I said, Cardlines is going to give you a free pack. Just click the link below and sign up to get a free pack and get started today. And I'm learning Reignmakers too, so keep watching our videos as they come out. And we're going to learn together and hopefully win some nice prizes together. See you next time.